If your e-commerce needs are straightforward, Shopify or BigCommerce can be great. But if you're running multiple brands, you have complex catalogs, negotiated B2B pricing, and deep ERP PIM integrations, you need more than a cart. You need a commerce platform that fits your business, not the other way around. Here's the core idea. Adobe Commerce is literally built for complexity, the kind you actually deal with at scale. First, you have the B2B suite, which is built in. You get company accounts, roles and permissions, approval workflows, shared catalogs, custom price lists, and RFQ. All of these things come out of the box. With SaaS carts, you can assemble pieces of this, but you'll juggle multiple apps, custom glue code, and vendors. With Adobe, you start day one with the essentials in place. Second, you have the ability to deal with advanced catalog and pricing logic. If you manage thousands of SKUs like variants, kits, or replacement parts, and you need tiered pricing by customer group, contract pricing, or regional rules, you can do that natively and you can extend it cleanly. And third, you can manage multi-brand and multi-store from one backend. Run B2B and B2C sites, multiple brands, or international stores from a single admin. Share what makes sense and then localize what doesn't. You centralize operations without losing the local nuance. We're talking integrations that don't paint you into a corner. Modern e-commerce is about systems orchestration, ERP, PIM, OMS, CRM, CDP, tax, payments, middleware. Adobe helps you connect all of it without handcuffs. It's open, extensible architecture. You control data models and events. You're not boxed in by App Store boundaries or private APIs. That's crucial when your ERP or your PIM has to stay the source of truth. You have both headless and composable options. You can keep a traditional storefront. You can go headless with your favorite framework, or you can compose services selectively. You choose the pace. There's no forced replatform just to change your presentation layer. And there are built-in enterprise-grade DevOps. On Adobe Commerce Cloud, you get managed hosting, CI/CD pipelines, and observability. And you keep the flexibility to customize at the framework level. All right, now control, scalability, and total cost of ownership. SaaS carts are fantastic when you're early and things are simple. And then as you scale, those soft limits turn into real cost per transaction app fees. You end up with catalog workarounds, you can have brittle app chains, and the ongoing tax of maintaining all those things. Adobe often wins long-term when what you need is control. You have checkout and pricing, and the logic is set up your way. Negotiated terms, net payment workflows, punch out, quote to cash, all of these things are built in without fighting the platform. And you get governance and performance at scale for content staging, customer segmentation, visual merchandising, and large catalog inventory features. They are there. Plus, there's caching strategies that keep your pages fast without dumbing them down. You own the roadmap to your site. When the business says, we need to do X, your platform shouldn't say, only if the App Store has it. Adobe's openness lets your team or agency build exactly what you need one time and then amortize that across brands and regions. Here's a real-world scenario that we run into if you have both B2B and B2C sites. And actually, that's a lot of our customers. So picture this. You're a manufacturer with a consumer site and a dealer portal. Your B2C team needs rich content, bundles, promotions, subscriptions, etc. Your B2B team needs account hierarchies, contract pricing, purchase order terms, the list goes on. But it's a different set of things. And they need clean EDI with your ERP. On Adobe Commerce, that's a single platform. You have shared product data, tailored pricing and checkout flows, and centralized inventory rules. Your ERP can stay the source of truth. Adobe orchestrates the experience on top of it. And what you don't have is a spaghetti bowl of apps trying to imitate enterprise logic. So here's when Shopify or BigCommerce still make more sense. If you're a single storefront with a lightweight catalog, you have minimal custom logic, and speed to launch is everything, Shopify or BigCommerce can be the right move. They shine for simplicity and time to value. But once your operations get sophisticated, the cost of bending a SaaS cart to fit can exceed the upfront investment in Adobe Commerce. Just consider your current and likely future use case. Here's a quick decision lens for you. If you have complex catalogs, B2B workflows, multi-brand, deep integrations, then you probably want to go with Adobe Commerce. If you have a simple catalog, that's one site, and it has minimum custom logic, then you probably want to consider Shopify or BigCommerce. If you want help mapping your requirements to the right platform, and you want a true TCO, drop assessment down in the comments, and I'll send you a checklist. Until next time, thanks for watching, and as always, stay classy.